Paul know how I feel about him, and Paul knows how I feel about LeBron James. I could certainly say that, for the record, Paul Pierce stayed in Boston. For the record, that's all I can say. He didn't move around. He didn't do those. He didn't recruit anybody outside of KG and Ray Allen via trades. That's all I can say.
Yeah, true facts.
Okay, Paul, your Celtics big three is one of well, it's considered one of the greatest of all time. So here's a clip where you knew the Heat's big three was going to be a problem.
They said LeBron, Wade, and Bosh was on one team. I was like, what? That you talk about our big three was cool. I was like, man, ain't nobody gonna beat them. One year we went to Game 7 with the Miami Heat.
Yeah. You guys are up in that series though, right?
Yeah, we went up 3-2. Yeah. We was up 3-2 and then went home for the closeout.
Game 6. LeBron drops 45, one of his best playoff games ever.
I'm gonna say this. I think that was one of the most defining games of LeBron's career.
Absolutely incredible.
He turned the corner that game. Because people was like, is he clutch? Is he this? Is he soft or that? But after that game,
there was no question.
There was no more question.
So, Paul, this might be a pretty hard question to answer, but how do you stop D-Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh?
Oh, no, they was tough. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, when you look at it, you had LeBron, who arguably is the GOAT. You got D-Wade, who probably the third best two-guard ever, and Bosh was a perennial all-star, all in their prime. You know, I knew they was going to be a problem. I knew once they teamed up that there was going to be a major problem, and that's why they won a couple championships, and they had one of the longest winning streaks. I think at one point they won like 30-something games in a row, maybe 28 in a row. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a problem because we was older already. They was in their prime.
Yeah, that was already seasoned.
Yeah, we was already out the oven. We was already cooked.
Did they though, when you look at it from my standpoint, did they underachieve though, based on the talent and everything?
I think they should have won 3 or 4. Like when you put that at that time, people was like you forget what Bron say in the what he say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whatever.
I mean, I was kind of believing it. They could run them off, and they was relatively healthy.
And nobody else had 3 stars, huh?
Not at that level.
I mean, y'all was older.
Yeah, we was older, but nobody had the big 3. Everybody had like 2 stars.
2, yeah.
And so I thought they had run off like 3 or 4.
Then you had those 3. Then they snatched Ray Allen, which obviously hit that big shot against San Antonio. This conversation might be different.
I think based on where you rank LeBron and you rank Wade and where you put Bosh in all-time history, they might have underachieved. I just look at them that highly. That's why. I looked at that team that highly that they could have ran the table, like with 4. Because they went to 4 finals.
They only got 2 of them.
And got 2 of them.
So they lost to Dallas.
And they lost to San Antonio. And then they beat OKC.
OKC and San Antonio.
And San Antonio.
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find all facts, no breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.